You just gotta wait till the big stop sign shows up. That really makes your heart pound. Everything's codes. Popping codes, dinging bells. I'm done now.
You're not concerned that you should maybe look into the issue?
Well, I know what it is. We just have to take the time to take the truck in and have it looked into. Actuator on the turbo. So we just can't put our foot into it today, I guess.
That is going to be a long 2 hours digging like that. Can you clear it?
I don't know. Doubt it. Oh, there it is. Stop engine. Oh boy. We're just gonna go.
Wow. So obviously we are not farming because it is currently raining. So we're on a road trip. We did end up choosing a new fertilizer trailer. That was kind of our goal at the National Farm Machinery Show, was to look for which one we think will be the best fit on our farm. And it turns out the manufacturing company is only 2 hours away from us, so we're going to pick it up.
Yeah, it's nice and close, so that'll be a bonus on the whole thing.
That was a really nice truck. You don't mind if I take a nap? You know, I only did get 5 hours of sleep last night.
No, nobody put the sheet on it. Now you're gonna sleep on the mat. Why ain't there a sheet on there? Because now the dust is gonna get right onto the mattress. Who's running this show?
You're driving.
I didn't do the laundry though. Did it ever have one?
I don't think so. Look at the boats, Duggo.
I know.
That guy's got a pontoon and a speedboat.
Poor guy.
Says poor guy. And a sports car. Wow.
He's got a lot of stuff going on.
Look at all this stuff.
Oh, there.
Who would have thought in such a small little town, like Dad said, these businesses here must employ every single person that lives in this town.
Even a church there that they all go to. Okay.
I don't know where we're at. Is this where we're supposed to be? Yes, it is. Wow.
That could even be the trailer there.
All right. We've determined it to be that one. Why do you look so scared?
I don't know, I get intimidated when I see big stuff, and this is big stuff. The lights even work on it.
I would hope so. It's kind of miserable weather outside. It's raining pretty good here.
How come that looks so close?
We're gonna have to slide our plate ahead.
Back.
Yes, the head would be an issue. It's pretty miserable. We're gonna talk about this thing when we get home and it isn't literally downpouring on us. We're soaking wet. We couldn't slide the plate ahead. We need to slide the plate, but our cylinder has become seized. We've used it before, but
it's the word. Worked when last parked.
That's about right.
Truck.
So we've got about this much room, but we should be good. We're not going in and out of field approaches. We're just gotta get home. The engine is still making beeping sounds, so
yeah.
2 hour drive listening to that.
I wonder if I cycle the power, but then I don't really like shutting trucks off once they're started.
Might not start again.
Might not start again, but I'm almost tempted.
No.
Well, back up and see if we can
Rip a mud flap
rip a flap right off.
We did turn pretty good. We've got about this much room. That much room. So as long as the terrain is flat, we should be good, right? What's going on? You gotta go to the bathroom?
Feels like I already did. Is this highway patrol? Oh, then we better slow down.
I'm gonna hear that sound in my sleep tonight.
It's ridiculous.
Well, on the bright side, we're almost back. And look at the water in the fields. That's nice. We're on a rain delay for sure now. This morning I had hope that it wasn't going to do this, but Sunday looks like maybe another inch. So it might be a while till we're back farming.
Yes, it's going to be a while. I'm going to go up high and see if it looks better. Things do look a little better up here.
It looks like you need to blade the road again.
Can you imagine what it's going to look like after all this rain? Might have to put a road closed sign up. Should we see whose seed is faster? 1, 2, 3. I'm winning.
I think I
that
won.
was a tie.
Wow.
That's how
It's been
boring
a long, boring drive. Look at the puddling. You don't have it on grade yet?
No, it's gotten squashed from hauling corn again, so I'll be back out next week.
Well, we didn't turn too sharp. We, on the way home, actually ordered a new air cylinder for under there that detaches the fifth wheel plate so it can slide. So that should be here Monday. It's Friday today, obviously. I don't think we'll be working this weekend. But here's the new demo unit for this spring. And maybe fall.
Yeah, we'll have to see. But I think it was the better choice out of the, what was it, 3 or 4 that we looked at?
Yeah, we looked at every company that was at the show.
Oh,
and
no!
Yeah, it got dirty. And ended up liking this one the most because I would say the number one, 2 things is it's all stainless, so no frame rusting, except for obviously the wheels and axles.
Suspension area.
Yep. All stainless. Conveyors instead of augers, so its unload time is insane compared to an auger.
Could use seed if you had to. And they actually said that if you really get in a pinch, you don't have to use the back conveyor. You could haul corn with it if you actually wanted to.
So right here actually is the chute. If you want to unload corn out of this, you, inside this box, can hit a lever to reverse this conveyor, and you park that over your pit or your auger or whatever, and he said it actually unloads extremely fast, like comparable to a semi with traps, which is impressive to me. We need to take the stainless steel tape off. That's your job.
You sure that shouldn't stay on there?
I don't like the white.
No, I agree. It's gonna have to come off.
So unload time, if you ever have bridging a product in here, you can open this up, get in there with a stick. I've had that trouble a lot on our other trailer. So we can get in there with a rod or something if that ever happens, which I have experienced before. It's gas powered. It's gas powered?
It's gas powered.
No way! It's gas powered?
Gas powered. Gas only.
I think you're going that way. So it is gas powered. They can get away with gas versus a diesel because its conveyors takes a lot less power. So it is a gas powered unit, which also is cost effective. Other than that, I don't know too much more about it. We did order it with a divider bin here, so you can see the weld. So we can split bin now that we're doing variable rate. We're gonna have opportunities. The rear is a full container. This one's a split bin. You can kind of diversify how you want it.
Now our old trailer, that has actually had what, 2 sets of running gear? That's the second set of, or a trailer that's on that thing. I kind of like this because it's all stainless steel. The frame is part of the tender, so there is no trailer.
And that's what we like, because our trailer is not in good condition on our other one, and that's why we also want to update that, which is why we're looking for a new trailer and how we are here now with this one. So Dad has or is interested in seeing how the belt works, because you want to tell him about KW and what you've experienced with conveyor belts with moisture on them. Back when we first got our Tarrigator, we were hauling it with our straight truck Kenworth, and we had a bumper pull conveyor, and it would sit in the field, and it would build up moisture on the belt. So early in the morning,
the belt did get, the belt was wet, so then the moisture attracted the fertilizer, and it was kind of messy, but that was kind of us not understanding.
So it was sticking to the belt, so when it would round the corner, some would stick to the belt and come back and just throw it all in the ground.
It was very messy, but then we got educated and got told that you need to run your belt for 10-15 minutes and
warm it up.
Warm it up and get air over it. It dries off. But in this instance,
it looks like it's covered really well,
Yeah,
so I don't think moisture is really going to be an issue unless you drive in the rain like we have, and even then, I don't know. But that's a serious hole. That is going to fill a Pro Force very quick.
You're always going to park it away at night too in the shed, right?
I would
Promise?
imagine we have to.
Every night. Just like I had to put my bicycle away every night. After you're done riding it, you put it away. That's
And
where it
never
goes.
lay it on its side. I always
Don't
use the
ever-
kickstand.
That's kickstands on there for a reason. You don't lay the
Don't
bike.
just
don't
come
throw it
riding
down.
up and just chuck it on the ground.
No, that's against law. Should be massive fines for dumping the bike on the ground.
Yeah, so I feel
My rims are dirty too.
you must have been driving too fast. I feel extremely excited about this because I can see that this demo is one of them ones that is gonna end in a purchase.
And if the banker's watching, just look away. Nothing to see here.
Ben, I want to play with it. Lift, close gate 1, open gate 1, 2, 3. Wow. What happens when you open all 3?
Plug it.
Yeah, that's probably true. I wonder if you can open it too far like ours, and then the pluggage does happen. Or can't you plug a conveyor?
We're gonna find out. I'm sure somebody will test that system out good.
So obviously we went up to Norwood Sales. If you guys have any interest in them, I'll put the link in the description just so you can research this trailer. They make side shooters, which we did talk about, like very seriously. We talked about getting a side shooter, but with our little township or some of our roads, I have concerns with power lines, stuff like that, and not being able to get into the field if it's wet and you can't cross the ditch if you can't reach it or there's some sort of obstacle. We really like our rear unload on our other trailers, so that's what we went with here. The side unload definitely would have its nice features, but we ended up choosing the rear unload. It's gonna take a while.
Oh, come on. You're gonna have to get somebody. Here, all night long we'll be here picking.
I just threw it on the floor.
Yeah, I seen that. I wasn't gonna say that. Look at it's gonna go in the floor drain too. Oh yeah. Do they know what else they all make up there? I couldn't believe it. They make manure spreaders and what else was it? It was
Quick tills,
yeah, it was,
conveyors. I thought it was a fertilizer trailer building plant. Got there and it's like, wow!
building after building of hugeness.
It was awesome actually.
Yeah, that was something. Well, go home.
Yeah,
and
it's
see.
Friday night, we're going home. We'll continue this video Monday when we get back as we do this, I suppose. But in all seriousness, we want to get this thing running, make sure we understand how it works, and got to get a different truck on there because there's no way once it dries up that the driver is going to listen to that for 12 to 14, 16 hours a day. You couldn't.
Get fixed.
I'm not going to sleep tonight because I'm just going to hear ding.
Should I buy some king hats for it? Is that what they're called? Top hats.
Top hats.
Top hats.
It would look nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. Yeah, what is that beeping? Do you hear that yet?
Yes. 2.5 inches later.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. If you look closely, you can see the big Swede checking out his new tender.
There's a lot to this.
Yeah,
It looks like it's gonna work a lot better.
I would say. Oh, this is where I left off.
I could see someone was attempting that.
Oh, yeah. We got to get this, well, when it quits raining, maybe sometime.
Do you know how to run this?
Yeah, you turn it on, and then here's the controls, I think. We also should probably test it so we know how to run it. Excited, scared.
Excited. You didn't take the mud flaps off? That looks really close.
It is really close. So this truck with the dinging issues, it can't be used. So we got to get Kenny off of the other trailer, get it on here. Hopefully the fifth wheel slides, because we had to order a new fifth wheel release cylinder because that won't release. It's getting air, but it won't release. The locking pins are loose. You can wiggle them. The cylinder's locked up.
Yeah.
So there's a whole lot of issues with this truck, which is why we need to switch to the other truck. Get this truck fixed then. And hopefully that plate either is slid back far enough that it turns, or we can maybe release that one.
Should I go out and spread?
Yeah. We should take them around and show them some of the fields that we planted that are now
Yeah.
underwater in areas of the field. It was wet before, now it's really wet. Really disappointing, actually. Very.
And it's not gonna dry this week.
No,
It's actually maybe gonna rain more.
What the fucker? She wasn't locked in. All right, so the ladder is removable. Here is what I was talking about earlier, 3-bin compartment. So the back one is these two combined, but we can put our P or our K in one hopper, then have the back one for variable ratings. Can be a different adjustment, but you always use one product more than the other. So whichever product that we are spreading less of, because you always spread one product less than the other, depending what your crop rotation is. So whichever one we're putting in our second bin, the smaller bin on the ProForce, we'll probably have in this bin, and this bin in the big one will be the other product. So that's why we went with a 3-bin hopper. Whether that is how it actually works out, I don't know, but we wanted to have it optioned this way. And I wanted to make sure there was nothing left in here. We're good to go. Ooh, she's quick. It's a quick model. She's a gas-powered unit, Eric.
Colder.
And it's EFI.
Wow.
It's quieter than the Deutz.
The Deutz. So now what? You just move levers?
Well, let's hope so. The power low. Go get the ProForce.
Right. Kind of goes pretty high.
It does go really high. Okay, opening the gates. Which one's 3? Okay, that front is 3 then. I gotta close it. So 1 is the rear one. Open 2. That's right.
Do that one again.
Do it again.
Do it again.
How do you turn the their belts on. Is that what this does? Maybe that's what the remote is for.
Why is 3 in front?
I don't
You know
know.
how many times I'm gonna have to try to remember that? You never, because I don't use this. Steve will have to remember.
Steve, yeah. So 1 is in the rear. The big one is number 1. All right, next step of the process. I don't believe it's raining anymore. We're gonna get this truck out, unhook it from the hopper bottom, do the switcheroo, because that truck, as you've seen, needs to go to town and get work done. So that one will be on the fertilizer tender. Are you just in here envisioning that you could send it?
I do have to redo some monitors here to get it all on one page instead of me trying to go back and forth between 2 or 3 of them. And now I'm trying to make sense out of all these 2 planters running and 1, what do you call it, mechanical book? Is this a mechanical book or is it 1 manual, old-fashioned, the way it should be book?
Yeah, we're trying something different this year and just documenting everything through the My John Deere Operations Center. But we still do like to have a handwritten list of fields so that we know when we come to spray, here's the order that they were planted in. It's a good indication just going right down the list and spraying.
I think I
She's in a
found
5-minute boot up, huh?
I found my first screw up.
Oh boy.
I don't think I switched the fertilizer from insecticide to non-insecticide.
It's only as good as the operator though. Can't go back in and switch,
Can't we do
scribble
that
it
on
out.
the computer? Can't we get in on the...
I don't know. I don't know.
Eric! Eric!
Yeah, I was supposed to be helping him. I gotta go.
Good luck.
Good luck with your Gen 4.
What's that?
Look at this guy. He just carries wood. Giant timbers across the yard.
Every day of my life.
He's getting his big sweet workout in. Alright, apparently where Eric wants to park the trailer at, I've got to move a snowmobile trailer out of the way. Then we also need to get the Land Roller, the old Land Roller that we've had for sale for a year and a half, out of there. Maybe check the tires on it because it sounds like it's probably going to Canada. So I think we have sold it. So we got to make sure it's road ready for a long trip. I'm on the wrong side! Okay, start straightening her out. Keep her coming. Alright, I did talk to Norwood about this thing. All the controls, raise, lower, open the gates, are all from back there. And I did ask, how do you know how much to open the gate? They said it'll take it under full load, or the gate can be open all the way. So I guess we'll test that out on the second load. This is how you turn on your conveyor with this power switch here. Once the motor is running, that will turn on the conveyors. If you want to reverse the lower conveyor, you can do that. That's for loading, like if you were hauling corn or something and you want to dump it backwards into a pit. And then if you want to use that function and not have the back conveyor that goes up to like the Terragator or the Pro Force, you can turn that valve and that will turn off the rear one. So I did feel fairly confident. I put a zip tie on the keys so that don't blow away and get lost. Feel fairly confident that this is ready. We're gonna get it out, unhook it from this truck, put it on the other truck, and maybe work on this truck. We'll see. That's the plan as of now. Well, we got the trucks switched around. We took the cylinder off and we found out why we couldn't make that move. on Friday. We literally sledgehammered it together and it does not come back apart. So that's junk. Naturally, the one that I ordered, not the right one. So I've ordered hopefully the right one to get this fixed. And this is all hooked up.
Look at this, they got a blade here too that you could put on the front of your tractor.
And he's looking at auctions.
That could be the one. $205 is all they want for it. Currently. There's a blower for $1,000. Oh my.
All right, we're gonna take this tractor, unhook it because we need a tractor to pull that roller up, get tires pumped for tomorrow. When that guy shows up, I do not envy him trucking that all the way to Canada. That don't sound fun at all, especially since it's 16 feet wide, folded up. But that's the reason I'm not a trucker, especially a wide load trucker. That's broke. I gotta replace the handle. Handle no latch no more.
You got hooked the digger.
I don't know. Is there room over there where we're headed? It's so muddy over here and steep grade. It is terribly sloppy.
Yeah, so I was just thinking that.
She sat here for a while, so she sunk in pretty good. But seems like well, we got one flat tire. One flat tire, that's not good. Well, this one, that's not good. That's not good. We got a flat, and she's debeated. Yeah, oh good is right. Gosh, I hate this part so bad. Almost need... Wow! That worked amazing. The roller even jumped up. Did you see that?
I heard it.
Wow. How come it can work so good sometimes and then the next time you can't get a semi-tire on the bead to save your life?
That's even the new starter fluid.
Yeah, yeah.
Unreal.
Well, that one, actually, I thought we were going to have to lower this down, but the Lord was with us today. This is a win.
Yeah.
This is a win.
I'll take it. The tire looks so good. Should be fine now.
That's supposed to make it to Canada.
Good luck.
All right, I think that's all we can do for tires are pumped. He is bringing extra tires. I did tell him that the tires on the machine, I would definitely bring a couple of spares with in case there's a blowout. Going that far, I mean, on implement tires in general, with how heavy this would be my #1 concern. Wouldn't you say? Like it. We have enough trouble with our digger tires just trying to get our crop in, much less pull it however many hours, but I guess that isn't my problem. Well, me and Eric ended the day off of running to Millbank, and we picked up the four-wheeler. If you remember that video of us struggling, me and Brody struggling with getting the carb cleaned and all that, and dropped off my side-by-side because that has an issue with the winch, which hopefully warranty is going to cover. We picked the side-by-side up. Sounds like they replaced a bunch of stuff in the carburetor that we didn't know was shot. And then they did a full service on it and did some stuff with the clutch. And long story short, we got her up to $1,000 bill, which I was like that when I got it. But hopefully it's good for another 6,000 miles. Maybe? Let's hope so. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something, and we'll see you in the next video.